In developed economies, technological and digital advances are leading to more and more places experimenting with shorter working weeks, reducing 5 workdays a week to 4. 4-day working weeks have been tested in Iceland, Belgium, the UK, Germany and Japan, among other countries. In Hungary, Telekom and Libri Brookline has experimented with the 4-day working week. This international trend has recently been backed by Greece, where the possibility of a 6-day working week was introduced this summer. What are the arguments for and against a 4- and 6-day working week? Hi, I am Dóra Erdélyi, and in this Oecomment video, you can find out how the work of work might change in the future and if we will have 3-day weekends. The average working week in developed economies is getting shorter every year, with the European Union, for example, actually working 36 hours a week in 2023, 2 hours less than 15 years ago. There are various experiments at country and company level regarding the 4-day working week. One idea is for workers to work 40 hours a week over 4 days. However, this could be detrimental to work-life balance and increase stress levels. Another option is to reduce the number of hours worked per week to 32 hours, that is 8 hours per day over 4 days, for a similar salary as before. Although shorter working weeks are not suitable for companies and job types and require flexibility from both employers and employees, researches show that they are beneficial for workers' well-being and mental health. They can lead to better work-life balance, reduced stress levels, and a lower risk of burnout. This helps to reduce employee turnover and sick leaves and increase employee motivation and commitment. In addition, employers can save energy and costs during a 4-day working week, as offices are used on fewer days, which means less utility costs, smaller offices to rent, and less travel to the office. It also promotes more efficient work management, more focused and effective meetings, as well as the elimination of time-wasting tasks, meetings, and travels. In view of all this, it is not surprising that in experiments with the 4-day working week, the productivity remained at the same level as before, and in some cases it can even increase. For example, in an experiment at the Microsoft's Japanese subsidiary, the productivity increased by 40%. In Hungary, Telekom experimented with a 4-day working week for a year and a half, but went back to 5 days at the beginning of this year. According to the company, the 4-day working week was not applicable uniformly to all employees, and the parallel operation of the 4- and 5-day working week posed business risks in the long term. In Greece, the possibility of a 6-day working week for some businesses was introduced for very different reasons. The aging population and emigration have led to an increasingly tight labor market, with a significant shortage of skilled workers. So the aim of the measure is to address this issue. In addition, the Greek state has also cited the fight against unpaid overtime and undeclared work as reason for the decision. Workers will also earn more on the extra working day. A 40% bonus on top of their basic salary and a 115% bonus if they work on a Sunday. The extra income could also boost the economy through consumption and increase tax revenues. However, working 6 days a week has a number of negative consequences for workers, their health, their motivation, and thus indirectly their performance at work. In light of all this, it may not be worthwhile to increase the number of hours worked per week, as this may be detrimental to productivity in the long run. Thank you for your attention, and if you like this video, please like and follow us. We are constantly adding new contents.